Welcome, gamers, to an epic tale of competition, innovation, and gaming history. Today, we dive into the heated rivalry between three of the biggest video game companies the world has ever seen: Nintendo, Sega, and Sony. Get ready for a roller coaster ride through the gaming universe. Part 1. The Rise of Nintendo. Our journey begins in the 1980s, the golden age of gaming. Nintendo exploded onto the scene with their groundbreaking console, the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. With classic titles like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, Nintendo captured the hearts of gamers worldwide and became a household name. Part 2. Sega enters the battle. Not one to back down from a challenge, Sega stepped up to the plate with their own console, the Sega Genesis. With its edgier marketing and iconic slogan, "Genesis does what Nintendo don't." Sega aimed to take on the gaming giant head-on. Sonic the Hedgehog became Sega's mascot and gave Mario a run for his money. Part 3. Sony's game-changing move. Just when the battle between Nintendo and Sega was reaching its peak, a new player emerged in 1994, Sony. With the release of the PlayStation, Sony revolutionized the gaming industry. Their CD-based console offered stunning graphics, immersive gameplay, and a vast library of games. The PlayStation became an instant hit and shifted the balance of power. Part 4. Fierce competition and innovation. The rivalry between these companies intensified as they pushed boundaries to outdo each other. Nintendo continued to innovate with the portable Game Boy, and later introduced the Nintendo 64, which brought 3D gaming into our homes. Sega released the Sega Saturn and Dreamcast, but struggled to keep up. Sony, on the other hand, dominated with the PlayStation 2, which became the best-selling console of all time. Part 5. The changing landscape. As the new millennium dawned, the gaming landscape underwent a seismic shift. Nintendo introduced the Wii, a console that focused on motion controls and brought gaming to a wider audience. Meanwhile, Sony's PlayStation 3 and Microsoft's Xbox 360 battled for supremacy with HD graphics and online gaming capabilities. Sega, unfortunately, bowed out of the console wars. Conclusion. And so, the epic rivalry between Nintendo, Sega, and Sony shaped the gaming industry as we know it. Each company had its strengths, and through fierce competition, they pushed the boundaries of gaming technology.